Hello everyone, how's everybody doing today? It's GirlGotGame and we're back with Banner Saga 3 for who knows how long today. I don't know what's going to happen. Hello Z, good to see you in chat, hope you're doing well. So, if you missed last week's stream, a lot of things happened, to put it lightly. Most notably that all of our resources got crunched down into time, and we only had so many days to get to our destination as Ivor. And I didn't get there in time. So I think I went back to Arborang at the end of the last stream, but I don't know what's going to happen now. I don't know if I'm just dead once I start this. I don't know if I have to find more time somehow in Arborang. I get more resources to convert into time. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. This might be like the shortest stream ever. It might just show up as like game over, and that's the end. So we will see. Hello, Catherine and All Mad here. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. A crisis. Yes, that's how you guys put it last time. You and Mirko were like, a crisis will occur. I'm like, okay, whatever that means. A crisis. So let's go. Let's see what we're getting into here with this crisis. It'll be fine. Oh right, we have like a ring of light around what's left of our walls. Grand. Hey, the rock. Hello, Zach. Good to see you. How you doing today? Really nice to have you on the stream. We didn't run out of time. I thought like the day counter counted down, and it was just like, all right, now you go back. Do I have more time? Catherine's got tea. Nice. What kind of tea do you have today, Catherine? Darkness lurches upon the dome of light, stretched thin above the city by menders, weaving fast stitches. Riots ripple through the slender spaces between people packed tightly together, and the warped lick at your defenses, testing them. It finally sinks in just how many dead rest in Arborang now. What was that noise? Oh, actually, I should turn down the sound of it too. Hold on, I forgot to do that before the stream. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Let me know if that sounds okay. Hello, Magdalena. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Glad to hear you're doing well, Zachary. And the Who company isn't doing so hot. And yeah, neither are the Punch crew. That's, you know, we're kind of all a mess right now. This is really the beginning of the end, isn't it? You grieve. Alio says, the longship's finally sinking, so to speak. All's left to do is bail till our arms grow weak. You feel those old nagging survival needs scratching at your thoughts. Food, water, shelter. Help. Funeral? Is now the time to have a funeral? Sure. Before we do that... Fellow brigadiers, indeed. I have so many of these. I wonder if I should put more. Just all of them. Like, maybe... I never mess with no adjacent allies. That could be good. You know what? Let's make sure you're all maxed. Why not just do the heroic titles? I mean, I'm never gonna use, these points anywhere else. The mountain. It's time for our funeral. Our funeral. Well, lovely. Okay. Can't do that much. I can do 4. Hold on. Hold on, Prince King. Just a sec. Oops. What's yours? This is nice because you have bloody flail, I believe, so... let's do that. Perfect, okay. Grand. Now I got that all sorted. Let's, have a funeral amidst all of this, because that seems wise. Probably our last funeral. Haha. They came from all parts of Arborang, carrying their dead. An enormous longship, the king won't be needing it anymore, was hoisted up to the Black Rock Plateau. Never mind the hassle, this is tradition, gosh darn! Arranged within the longship, many hundreds of bodies rest, ready for the afterlife, ready for peace amongst the stars. Their struggles are over. You hear all this from the orator declaring the last rites, preparing to set the longship ablaze. You remember those who traveled with you to Arborang. You've never seen so many dead in one place, and you hope to never see this many again. But despite the tragedy, this is a reassuring moment that there can still be dignity in death, even in these circumstances. The fires are lit, and special bundles laid along the ship's edge tint the flames in different colors, a gleaming rainbow rising toward the sky, and a bridge for brave souls. You imagine the ship drifting out to sea as the fire burns low. The solemn audience begins to pile stones and soil atop to form the traditional tumulus. No, Z! Take that back! Take that back! Oh my goodness. Hey, Your Majesty! Welcome to the stream, good to see you. Well, I mean, you've been here, apparently, for a while, so... Welcome to chat, good to see you. And Z, you take that back about the Ludette ship. It will never sink! I swear it. You know what? If this is the end of the world... One tradition deserves another. Even in these grim times, especially now, a celebration is needed. Drinking begins immediately, and the feast grows throughout the day, reminding you of older, happier times. Even the menders on the wall are given flagons. Ooh, more renown, nice. Alio puts his hand on your shoulder. His eyes are red, some combination of drinking and grieving, but there is a smile on his lips. Alright, well, as long as you're willing to go down with the sinking ship, I'll allow it. I can only imagine how hard all this must be for you. I never had the privilege of meeting your father, but I've only heard incredible things about him. I think he would be very proud of you right now. Right now? Why? Where I look, I don't see the dead. I see all those who live on instead. Alio stands quietly beside you, deep in thought. You can't help yourself from rhyming, can you? Alio looks slightly embarrassed, as if you caught him indulging in a vice. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't come off as disrespectful with what I said. I have a hard time putting it to bed. Oh my god. Alio, this is the worst. When I was a boy, my grandmother was a famous seer in our small town. I was in awe of her. She claimed the gods never died, that they still spoke through her. Others would come from far away to hear their fate or feel close to them. Sometimes I would listen through the wall to the amazing things she told these people, even though it was forbidden. She knew. Before she died, she told me a secret. She said she made it all up. I got upset. I called her a fraud. But she explained that just because she made it up doesn't mean it wasn't real. The stories we tell are just as real as all the things we see and feel, she said. Then she died. I remembered those last words clear as a bell, and I began to make up stories of my own. Eventually, it became hard not to see the world as a story. Or a saga. And you're always writing one in your head. When I felt afraid or upset as a child, it helped to imagine myself as someone else reading my story.
Like the gods were looking down and seeing that I can create things as well. Anyway, I'm sorry about all the rhymes. I'll try to keep them to more appropriate moments.
Times. Alio stands quietly beside you, deep in thought. Alright, well I guess that's that. Okay, so Cass, you've got just your basic normal tea. Your Majesty, what are you drinking today from your 2 cuppas?
I guess it's time we moved on. I suppose we must. The menders shouldn't be left alone on the walls, and there's already a murmur spreading through the clans of not enough food to go around.
We just had a feast!
Sometimes it feels like too much. The true hero comes reluctantly. Though we move on now with shuffling feet, our hearts will forever be incomplete.
Alright, and with that parting rhyme, I guess it's time. Menders or outskirts? I assume there's still nothing in the market. Yeah, there's no food. I mean, I guess you could buy, like, some awesome stuff. Like a level 20 swallow ornament that you somehow are level 20. Title of the chapter? Oh, neat. Okay. Well, I guess he mentioned the menders first, so we'll do the menders. Menders are spread out evenly along the walls, each overlapping the light created by the next. Guards with distant expressions stand watch between them. Around their feet are piles of warped dredge and men alike. Ooh, green tea and saffron. Nice. Hello, Miss Positive. You're not that late. I've only been going for about 10 or 15 minutes. So you're basically right on time. Hope you're doing well today. Good to see you. Strawberry green tea and cranberry Ceylon? I can never remember how that's pronounced. Black tea. Very fancy. Sounds delish. They're starting to scale over the bodies on the other side of the wall, says Zephyr, some small disgust in her voice. As if to prove the point, a mender yells when more warped rise into view. Hurry! Beckons Zephyr. Oh, are we fighting? Whoa, hello. Hentai! Oh man, it's instantaneous! Ew. Well. Oh, sips tea angrily. And Zach, I'm with you. I'm more of a coffee drinker, personally. I do drink tea, but I'm actually more of a coffee drinker. Oh, and you're dealing with a cold, Miss Positive. Oh no, my internet. Hey, come back, internet. Don't do that. Rude. Uh-oh. Hold on. Having some internet stutters. I don't know what's going on. Let that pass for a second. Oh, boy. Anyway, as I was saying, Miss Positive, I hope you will feel better soon. PC is actually also dealing with a cold right now, so I'm sure he could sympathize with you. Hi, Treason! For coffee? Come on now. Tentaclet? Oh my god, Z. Really? Ugh. That seems like a horrible way to go. Yeah, thank you, Catherine. I think it's stopped? Hopefully? Fingers crossed? I'm wondering if I have, like... Did I not confirm any of these? No, I think I just didn't do it with you, did I? Right? Please? Okay. Alright. Thank you, Miss Positive. Someone else with taste here. But I like coffee. You're naming ship as you see them pass on your sinking little schooner. Nice. Nicey. Yeah, Daw's sick again, so he said he's not going to make it for the stream today. But he said to say hello to you all, so I'm passing along his hellos. Well, Zach, I think I'm going to be executed right along with you. So, at least you're not going alone. Oh dear. I guess 'tis the season to be sick and all that. Let's go fight some tentacle monsters. I guess only half of you gets executed, see?
Keep the warped away from the menders! Easier said than done.
We'll do our best. I will do that, Catherine, thank you. Well, that's not really what I meant. No, I was trying to say that, you know, coffee is also a viable drink option. We are together, we fall together. Very well said. Well, it is dark, man. Let's see. Okay, I want my big boys here. You and... Okay. We should... Hold on. I gotta put you behind, because you go first. Okay, I think we're good. Go into Overwatch, girl. You'll never miss with allies on your side. Oh, a horseborn that's been warped. Eek. Alright, I got 29 moves. I gotta remember this. I keep getting screwed by this timer thing. So, no more. Let's not do that again. On the side of justice. How rude. I am going to leave... Yeah, actually. I am going to leave you... a person to keep you company, girl. So that way you don't miss your shots. Oh, Hacken. I should have moved you so that Prince could move. Darn, I should have moved first. I wasn't thinking about that. Well. Let's just do Stonewall for right now. Who would have thought we would get in the in a battle between tea and coffee drinkers? Apparently I can go this way, which I'm kind of not a fan of right now. Okay. Should I mend somebody? Nobody really needs mending. They say debate. Exactly, Zach. And hello, Gigi. I missed you earlier. Good to see you. You missed a tentacle dragging a person into the darkness and them being horribly warped. So that was fun. Should I move him one? Okay, I'll move him over one, and then... Let's get your armor down. The jokes went right over our heads, Yuli. We take our coffee very seriously. What does Drumfire do again? Men's dredge, okay. I mean, they're warped, so I don't know if that works. And Kindle knocks back, okay. So, let's start hitting your armor down. Deflection, nice. Get out of here. I don't want you doing nothing over there, thank you. Oh. Somehow still alive. Let's go. Good resistance. I don't think I need to do anything. I'm just gonna rest here. Well, some people might start coming through here soon. I don't really want to move up. I think, well, they can't come through. Like, if I'm standing here, could I thread the needle to behind? I don't know. Aw, hello, Miss Positive's little brother. Good to see you. Thanks for saying hello. Okay, they count as dredge. Thank you all, Matt, here. Good to know. I will not use that then. Okay, let's try going here. Yeah, give him a hug, for sure, if he'll allow it. I can only do that, eh? Well... in that case, let's start doing some damage. I only got 16 moves left. Ow. Get out of here. Let's start hitting you. Stop your tentacle stuff. Alright, let's do your bloody flail. Extra. Nice. You're giving. Oh, good. Thanks, Miss Positive. Who looks for the young one? So cute. Let's go here. And do our stonewall. Let's get your armor down. Okay, let's hit you very hard. Oh, 28! Woo-hoo-hoo! Girl! I got armor. You can't hurt me. What are you doing again? Leave Prince alone! Okay, if you could do your thing and get rid of him. Thank you. Perfect. Alright, random guard. Prince, will you do the honors? Woo! Okay, so I have the option to flee or fight. I guess I can still fight. I don't know if there's a point to it, though. Maybe I get more time if I do better in the fights. Okay, still got Prince. Let's have you come in, I guess. And should I have another... Let's see. Maybe you? The shield bangers. Which one are the shield bangers again? I think they're Varl, right? Y'all need a Varl. Yeah, I got one Varl. I guess I don't really need you. Should I get another Varl, like Ubin or something? Or maybe even you? Hello, Andrea. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Okay, maybe I'll take you out. I'll put you in. Let's see. Okay, so they're coming from there, so I definitely want you guys... I don't know. Like, in the corner somewhere, away from all the purple stuff. I should maybe get you out, because you're mostly injured. Get rid of you and bring in that. Oh wow, you know two Andreas. Oh, that's funny, Miss Positive. I knew an Adria when I was growing up, but I don't know any Andreas. Until now, I guess. Well done, Yuli, on that ban. Good reflexes, good reflexes. Love to see it. Can I don't think I can move you. You're just... Oh, I can move you. Awesome. So you're gonna just stay here on the field, eh? Well, let's see what happens. Fight. Ready. Ah, there you are. Starting off with that nonsense, eh? I don't have a timer this time, so that's something at least. Alright, girl. Do your Overwatch. I should give people, Oh, really? Just like that? You're really gonna come at me just like that? How rude. The disrespect is unbelievable. I'm kinda stuck here. Well. I can't believe Hogan's gonna die immediately. Like, that is such unfortunate, really. Well, do your best, man. Long live the Queen, indeed. Well, I'll move around. No, I won't. Yes, I will. These guys are kind of boned, unfortunately. MC Banhammer, nice. He's an Overwatch, okay. I could... He's just, like, not... Alright, come on. Well, Hogan really didn't do much, which is kind of unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna get hit, unfortunately. Oh, he didn't hit me. Wow. What do you know? Okay, come on. Oh my goodness, Z. You crazy. What's your abilities again? Bring the pain and... Well, one of these days I'm gonna be able to move. He dodged it! Oh, what a king! Alright. Can you move here? And do Stonewall. That'd be great. Thanks. Do I want to hit you or you? You hit harder, so... Ah! Hey look, our guy can do something! Go, guy! Woo! Nice. No dodging that time, I guess. Now I'm purple. Is this the end for me? You didn't even bleed out. How rude. Fine. In that case... Z, you're the bard! Wait, who? Where? Where is this bard you speak of? What are you talking about? Oh! He actually killed Bastion. I can't believe you've done this. Did you actually do any damage to him? Oh, that hit. He's doing his thing again. I'm poisoned. I think if I move, I take damage, unfortunately, but... Well, maybe not. Yeah, let's just hit you for all the damage. Oh, he's just barely alive. Oh, you're still doing your thing? That is so rude. I'll give you some protection, my dude. These guys and their wiggle wiggles. The tuning fork of doom, exactly. Ah, this is all I can do, eh? Get this guy. Quiet you. Oh. You did that umbrage thing, eh? Okay, well you're gonna be able to go get him, so I guess I'll keep whittling away at this guy. tried. Get out of here, buddy. Just one more to go. Well, Prince, if you would like to do the honors once again. What a legend! His Majesty! Woo! Oh, we got the swallow ornament. It's the level 10 one instead of a level 20. Yes, hogs! We did it! We lost some people, but we did it! It was hard fought, but we've done it. I can't believe Alette got taken out immediately. Girl didn't even get a chance to be awesome like I wanted her to be. Alright, well, consequences were had. We got more renown. Nice. Sometimes I have to wonder about humanity. We're barely holding the walls, and all the clans can manage is to rob and kill each other. Captain, my menders need more protection on the walls.
You have as many men as we can spare, Volka. The rest are in the streets. Arborang isn't worth saving if only killers and thieves remain.
Even if my father were here, he'd have little control over the city now. I have even less, but I am certain I can find men loyal to my father's banner. Put me in command on the walls.
Are you certain? I can guarantee no safety here.
If there is a time for me to lead, it is now.
They look to you. You realize that whoever is put in charge of the walls may be in serious danger. Uh-huh. I always admire Ludin being like, my time is now. And I'm always like, sweetie, I don't want you dying. So could you just, like, sit over here? I need my ship to sail, thank you. Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do. I don't want your tentaclet fanfic, Z. You can keep that. I don't think having the Horseborn do it is good. Petra's, as harsh as this is gonna be, I don't want to leave it unmanned. And I really don't know you very well right now, so if you died, I wouldn't be incredibly sad compared to Ludin and Skathik, so... sorry.
Petras, gather your guards. You're in charge here. We'll do what we can. But if I could make a suggestion, take care of the people below. The innocent ones. And wish us luck.
I will not let the ship go! As long as it's within my power. I will make it happen, gosh darn it. I will do all I can. Never let go. Part the city smolders since the riots, matching the mood in the lower rings. Supplies are scattered, impossible to tally or portion since the funeral. Hoarding seems necessary for the future, and you're afraid other clans in Arborang will feel the same. You overhear grumbling amongst the clansmen. Those most happy to feast to the dead are the ones feeling remorse now.
If nothing else, we should set the precedent from here on out,
Alio suggests. Combine and ration remaining food tightly. Send armed forces to pillage what they can. From other clans? Oh, that's rude. Thank you, Z. Thank you. I'm glad I have somebody on me with this sinking ship. I will go down! Yeah, I was thinking about that too, Zach. Actually, to be fair. Well, guys, it's the end of the world. Thank you, Magdalena. We can pray it makes it out of the harbor. You tell hopeful clansmen to conserve and look after themselves. Their tired faces tell you they've already been doing this. We got 5 more days. Okay. We're doomed. Old man here, don't say that. Old man here, don't say that. I got 5 more days. Okay, so I came back to Arborang to get time. Well, we're back. Is that a giant dredge stone? To the right? Ravens swear they see figures lurking from the corners of their eyes and hear the whispers of dead family members. Some accuse the corpse of Juno, others the ominous pillars that have been rising on the horizon.
The dredge godstone,
Ivan tells them. Godstone? The band has to go down with the ship. Very true. Rises like teeth from the hungered wolf's maw, Spar sings. Swallows brave men and the bright doom star. An old song from before the gods died. Fitting, ambling through tall pillars like teeth, an obsidian forest wreathing the great black godstone. My dead mother appears, I'm ending things here and now, Ollie snarls. Yeah, Catherine, the days are counting down again. I think everyone's on edge. I don't know, I think if I was Bulwark, this might work. I'm not, though. I don't think that's gonna help anybody. Ivan, I know you just lost your girlfriend for, like, the 5th time in, like, you know, a year, but is there anything you can do? Ivan shakes his head slowly, and you notice his ragged appearance.
but I can be certain no harm will come from it.
He says it loud enough for others to hear. Thin ice renown. Okay. Well, we got... Oh, we actually have some renown. I can level up some people, thank goodness. Don't worry, there aren't that many days now. The anxiety will only last for a short period of time. Hooray. We do need luck, Catherine. We do need luck. I can't believe the Dredge have a godstone, too. That's amazing. Shush, 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 shush. It'll all be over.
We push on, despite hope being lost, along with Juno, to something black and heavy ahead. Did the Dredge build godstones of their own, or
They
is
did,
this something else?
and hope is not lost yet, Ivor.
Hi, Juno.
I may be dead, but I'm still alive.
You jerk in terror at Juno's voice in your head and her hand lightly squeezing your shoulder. Can you actually be killed at this point? She breathes softly.
Well done. You can put me down.
Nerves get the best of even the bravest. Stop, blurts Volka. Not another step! She pushes her way to Juno. You died. Not another damn step till you tell us what is happening. All of it! A chorus of voices concur, echoing off the pillars themselves. Juno sags upon her staff. She looks at Ivan, but his stare is leagues from here. It's like, well, just another Tuesday.
All will be well.
She starts, but jerks back from Falca's spear point at her neck. No magic tricks, Falca hisses. I mean, you are a dead woman. I honestly don't know what to do. I'll step in. You knock Falca's spear aside, but Juno interjects.
You're right, Falca. It's time you all knew.
Oh. An actual
This
cutscene.
will be more easily shown than told.
Yeah, for sure, Zach.
The Valka were the first to discover a world within our world. The inner earth, with its own lands, people, and sun. A source of power far greater than our own. Ivan was the leader of the Valka, brilliant, born with a mind devouring itself. I studied in secret to heal those wounds, and in time, we grew to love each other.
Aww.
But meddling with minds is forbidden, for reasons already clear to you. The council sentenced me to death. They agreed to spare Ivan the same fate if I went willingly. So I did. When Ivan discovered what had happened, he carried my body to the White Tower. In his grief, he drained the Black Sun of its energy, hoping to restore my life. The sun fell from the sky, ripping chasms through both worlds. The serpent slithered out from its shattered egg, half-born, and the darkness within spread. I had become the new vessel for its power. When we reach the White Tower, and Ivan releases my energy, the sun will move again, and the darkness will return to where it belongs.
Holy crap. No wonder she can't die. She's got an entire nuclear sun inside of her. That's what the snake meant. All mad here, yes. I know, Magdalene. I'm like, gosh darn it, it was love again. It's always love in these stories. That ruins everything. Man. So everything that's happening is because Ivan's broken mind. It's like, I can't let her die. Ivan, my boy, my old man, my sheesh. Okay. Oh, so she actually showed that to them. That's pretty neat. As Juno releases her grip over the caravan, the images fade.
Ivan carried me all the way back to Ridgehorn before he could go no further. That's where Hakon's warriors found us. They understandably believed I was dead and left me there. Ivan lived still, if only barely. By the time he awoke, the Varl had taken him most of the way to Einertoft. When I realized what had happened, I traveled by ship down the river to meet Ivan at Sigerholm, but the Serpent's Chasms prevented this. I believe you know the rest. I'm certain you have many questions. I will answer them clearly.
I kind of feel Ivor's face right now, to be fair. Ban love. It always screws things up. I mean, you're not wrong. I guess we'll just go down the list.
This goes back all the way to the time of the gods? This can become long and complicated. I'll keep it simple. The Loom Mother first discovered weaving, and with it created this world and those living on it. The other beings in the tapestry, other gods, reacted in many different ways. Some wanted to learn weaving, and they took the creation she made and changed them, forming Varl and Horseborn. One god became jealous. He took mankind, reshaped them into dredge, and hid them within the world to grow and torment the other creations.
The dredge come from man?
When the Loom Mother learned of this, she became furious. As she had discovered creation, she had also unwittingly created death, and accidentally killed the jealous god in anger. The other gods were terrified. They had never imagined not existing. They turned on each other out of fear. The gods died, but their creations continued on. The Valka were the Loom Mother's favored few. She taught them weaving. Ivan and I are descendants of those first people.
Wow. Okay. I know, Magdalena. Shock of shocks. The gods being petty? What?
What does the serpent have to do with any of this? I'll admit, even I was uncertain until recently. But the easiest way to understand it is to imagine an egg. The serpent's egg was made inside this inner earth, a black sun mirroring our own. Within it, a serpent would grow slowly over the ages. It was put here to eventually swallow the Loom Mother's creations, a cruel trick to destroy them in secret. When the black sun fell to the earth, it cracked. The serpent and its power spilled out well before its time. Everything happening now is because of petty grudges between the gods. In a way, Ivan unwittingly did us all a favor. If the serpent had grown to full size, well, at least as things are now, there may be a chance to reverse it. I'm not exactly bursting with gratitude at the moment. Understandable.
Yeah, I'm like, man, so if he hadn't fallen in love and tried to destroy 2 suns to bring her back, the serpent would have just kept growing, all happily inside his little sun egg, and would have ate everything eventually, and there would have been no chance to stop it. Good grief. Well.
If the Dredge were taught by the Volca, why are they attacking us? The Stone Singers believe we have betrayed them. Early on, we discovered that the Black Sun was a far greater source of power than our own. After the worst of the Great Wars, everyone believed the Volca utterly defeated the Dredge. In truth, we offered them peace. In exchange for use of the sun's power, we show them how to flourish within their own lands and create more of their own kind. So you created the Stone Singers? In a way. We only shared knowledge. It has always been a difficult question of how much control to exert. But now they believe we caused this destruction on purpose. They think that we wish to wipe them out, and like anyone would, they fight back. They're scared and frenzied and will not listen. We have failed them as much as we have failed everyone else.
I mean, I guess it's a matter of point of view. Is this better? I don't know what state the world would have been in if it had just been left alone. Like, maybe the sun would have just continued its cycle, then one day the serpent just ate you, and there was none of this, like, long, drawn-out stuff. But there is a chance now to fight for a better world. Maybe? I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see how this whole saga ends. What ending I end up with. I think there's like 5 different endings or something for this game. So I guess depending on what ending we get, it's either a good thing or a bad thing.
I've heard enough. What now? Now we return to the source of the power. I am not dead, but neither am I alive. This energy within me was stolen. Ivan will place me within the Black Sun. The celestial spheres will circle again, the darkness will be absorbed, and without that the serpent will wither.
She suddenly looks very tired, but tries to smile. That's a good point too, all mad here. This is assuming we can trust what they're telling us. Again, Z? Gosh darn it, how many times? You caused all this. You deserved it. I don't even know this matters anymore. I mean, the world's screwed. This is our only option. If this doesn't work, I mean, how much more screwed can you get than, like, everything just being eaten by a giant snek? And before Juno becomes the new serpent. Yeah. I mean, trust aside, whatever. We're this far, we gotta keep going. Whatever happens.
You'll be trapped within the sun. I have come to terms with it. And now you know everything. Make sure Ivan does what is right.
More screwed than that? How do you get more screwed than being eaten by a giant snake in the darkness being turned into tentacle things? Ah? That's true, Magdalena. Zephyr's like, I know where they're going. It's our only hope. Alright, Mr. Dredge Godstone. Ah, it glows and beckons to me. An enormous bell hangs from the carved stonework. Even untouched, it hums with a strange, deep resonance. Alfred says,
The sculptors built this godstone to themselves. They raise bells made of those who have passed. It's said that a part of them lives in the sound of these bells, and they can visit their ancestors this way.
Spar crosses his arms. That would explain the spooks. Yeah, exactly, Zach. Every time they say darkness, all I can think of is Kingdom Hearts. The darkness. The stone singer approaches the godstone, hands up, shaking his head in warning. He seems to diligently avoid touching anything. Good to know. At the godstone's center, an enormous bell dwarfs the other, smaller chimes hanging throughout. The bell's handle calls to you on a primal level. Are you thinking of ringing it or kissing it? Spar asks. I wouldn't do either. Tap it, pull hard, leave the bell alone. I mean, when an old bard guy who's like lived far longer than he should have, and a stone singer is like, I'm not even touching the rocks on this thing. I don't think you should pull on the bell. What do you guys think? Leave bell alone? Right? Probably. I mean, I just die with this crew no matter what anyway. What are we all thinking? Bell, no bell? Is it time for the coin? No bell. Don't ask me, I'm an agent of chaos. That's true, Zach, that's true. I do like chaos. No bell, alright. Got Her Majesty and Catherine saying no bell. The commander saying no bell. All mad here saying up to you. Alright. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to... I didn't hear no bell, and I like it that way. Nice. All right, we're leaving it alone. We're gonna leave it alone.
I can hardly think of a worse idea.
You reply, stepping away. Curiosity weighs on you for a short while until the caravan separates from the godstone. Oh. We can rest and things. I don't think we want to rest. I think we're gonna be out of time again. Okay, we can talk to two crazy people. Awesome. I don't remember either of your voices, so whatever. You find Ollie at the edge of the light, staring at the godstone.
Mind if I join you? Hard to find space around here.
Just keep your voice down. That vicious, wrinkled fiffle won't share any of his drink, and my head hurts. In the distance, Spar takes a moment from lazily turning his Langspill to throw Ollie a wildly inappropriate gesture.
Ran out of your own brew.
Lost my flask when that whale thing shattered the frozen ocean. You hear the things coming out my mouth? Sober is no way to live, Ivor. Ollie stares blankly into the distance.
What's your drink of choice? What's yours? The ox milk? Who cares? Ah, never mind me. You know how some men can't handle their drink? I can't handle being dry. Makes my head hurt. That seems like a problem. Never has been before. Who would want to take in all this majesty clearly? I haven't been this sober since I was 13, locked up in a Borsgard cell.
Ollie gets a faraway look in his eye.
Rum's my poison, to answer your question. Believe it or not, I can't even throw these axes worth a damn dry as I am. But get a few drinks in me, and I see bright ribbons in the sky. Wait, you see lines of light? Damn right. Showing me exactly where the axes are going to go.
Oh, is that why you miss so often?
Usually I keep that sort of thing to myself, but what's the point?
Oh.
Ollie, I think you may be spell weaving.
Ollie straightens his back as if startled.
What are you talking about? Like the menders do.
Weaving? Like this knittinger who farts lightning and raises the dead? But only when I'm drunk?
And you're just using it to throw things better.
Ollie erupts into laughter, loud enough to make even Spar frown.
What a time to be alive, eh, Varl? I'll drink to that. Don't tease.
You pass Ollie your mead horn, and his hands shake as he gulps from it greedily.
Ah.
Ollie the Spell Weaver. My mom always said I was special.
Maybe you're not as bad as they say, Varl. Who says that?
Just take the victory. Well, Ollie, don't die after that amazing conversation. I know. He uses his powers for evil, Magdalena. So good. Eccle's been giving you looks for quite a while now, and he seems to have finally decided to approach.
You're Rook's friend.
Yes. You know he's dead, don't you?
Yeah, I know. Just seeing you around is digging up some ancient history. I don't like how we left things, me and Rook.
Eccles stares off into the distance, unsure what to say next. Okay.
How did you leave things with Rook?
I don't know, and it still sticks in my craw. I don't care if people think I'm a bit, myself. But I'm no liar. I begged Rook for my life like a worm, and he never apologized for how he treated me.
Oh. Do you want me to apologize for him?
No, but did he ever say anything to you? Forget it. I don't know what I'm saying, alright?
It strikes you odd that Eccles seems to care so much about Rook's opinion of him. Yeah.
I've just been thinking about it for a long time, that's all. Wanted to make sure I said it. Well, I still can.
Eccles stares off into the distance, unsure what to say next. Yeah, exactly, Magdalena. It was your fault.
You seem to do well with the ravens.
Sure, well enough. I guess there's a couple of reasons I had a bit of a reputation with the old caravan, huh?
Eccles smiles from the memory. You can't tell whether he finds it funny or is trying to lighten the mood.
It's a special feeling when a woman clutches her husband's arm just because you walk too close.
Your name does mean widower.
Ah.
Not even my real name. It's what Onef started calling me to scare the locals.
Really? What's your name?
Eccles changes the topic quickly. Uh-huh.
Anyway, the ravens, none of these folks care about the past. And they don't judge either. Suits me just fine.
Eccles stares off into the distance, unsure what to say next.
What really did happen at Frostfeller anyway?
Feels like so long ago now, even though it really wasn't that long. You remember Onif?
Huh! How could I forget?
He tried to kill half the caravan.
Well, the big names in Frostfeller, when the dredge starts showing up, they go for each other's throats. They were all trying to come out on top. Nothing surprising about that. Onif, though, he almost did it. Made it look like I was in charge, and everybody believed it because, well, I'm pretty convincing. Onif, he's got them fighting each other, and he's got me acting like an absolute madman, doing all kinds of foul stuff. I'm not the kind to have regrets, but I don't know why I ever listened to them. He'd been telling me what to do since I was a boy. It gave me some power, I guess. Gave a young crazy boy the freedom to do what I do. Fun at first. But when things started looking bad, Onif tried to leave me in Frostfeller to save his own skin. Let me take the fall. After all that time and all those things I did for him. I'm no genius, I'll admit it. But I'm no damn liar. Not like Onif.
Eccles spits as if trying to get the name out of his mouth.
Who's still alive now, you backstabbing son of a bitch? Me, that's who.
Eccles stares off into the distance, unsure what to say next. Well then.
Let's leave things here.
Yeah, it's too damn cold to flap our jaws for no reason like this. I said my piece, Varl. See you around.
Who would have thought we would have had a heart-to-heart with Eccles here at the end of all things? Crazy times we live in, to be sure. Crazy times. Ugh, everyone is still injured. Well, poo. I'm wondering if I should rest here at least 2 days. Which is ridiculous. But... yeah, Z, you noticed my renown, did you? Winku winku. It's ingrained into my brains. Indeed. First the Wigglies and now this. Okay. That's kind of nice. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. Well, I don't know. I think I'm going to have to, unfortunately, spend some time here and rest because I don't think I can go much further without resting. I think I'll be kind of in trouble otherwise. least I can do a whole bunch of promotions. What do you do again? Guts and... yeah, okay. Confirm. Alrighty. Just one day? Okay. As the resident expert on Banner Saga, I will listen to you. 1. And we'll have to leave. Hope that's enough. Oh, Magdalena. Always with her leak ready. We all stream babies. Aw, there's my little stream babies. I'm wondering that, Zach. But I can't imagine it goes on indefinitely. Like, there must be a point where you can't go back to Arborang, and it's just like, well, you ran out of time. World ended. Congratulations, you got the bad ending. Oh, me too. I'm a stream baby. But. Aww. I didn't realize. Any of you ever tasted Tistleberry mead? Spar blurts out in the midst of a deep and oppressive silence. You're all some grim company lately. I could really go for some Tistleberry right now. Others mumble in agreement, but someone passes around enough strong drink to spread around. Soon they're trying to one-up each other about what they plan to do when they return to Arborang. Listen to all the stories. As you all know, I don't drink. Ollie smirks to a couple laughs. But I knew a place back in Borsgard that'd make you glad to be sober. Then you haven't tasted Bjorwolf's blessing, Ollie, Sigbjorn interjects. I'd kill anyone here for another swig. He trails off. Didn't you already get 3 ravens killed over it? Spar slings back and Sigbjorn grows quiet.
What about you, Folka?
Ditch asks. Me? She thinks for a moment. I want to go to that place Ollie was talking about. More laughter.
Bunch of animals. Belgard sighs. I'm going to put Strand back together. See who finds their way back. I had a home there, and friends.
He gives Ollie a stern look. I have a brother in Arborang, says Mogan. My twin. Didn't have a chance to leave things right. Now I'm regretting it. The ravens toast to regret. Noticing his stoic silence, Spar points at Krumer and starts shouting random guesses. I know what mighty Krumer needs. A feast. A long ship. A throne made of fallen foes. Krumer snorts at this last one.
No, but if you wrote a song about that, I wouldn't correct you.
You don't think the dreads traveling with you understand what's being said, and that's probably for the best. Ditch manages to slip in an opinion between the body chatter.
I always wanted to...
He quickly gets drowned out by others and slowly mumbles to a stop. Nobody cares, Ditch. Ivan musters the courage to speak up.
When this is done, I'll...
Keep my fane mouth shut! Ollie hollers over him, and the others roar with glee. Ivan's smile vanishes, but even trying to relate may have bought him some goodwill. Damn, get dunked on, Ivan. Bach says nothing, but everyone can tell he's thinking about spears. This is the best. And our silent protector, Spar quips. He looks at you. What does the great Ingvar dream of in his sleep? I like this one.
Waking up.
Ah, true enough, Spar replies. On that somber note, the caravan continues on, the tower growing ever closer. Spears. Glorious spears. I think we're out of time again. Why is it warmer right here? Somebody peed. And why does this part look different from the rest?
This is... Hold on.
Woof, almost out of time. Oh my, easy. Soaring shards of smoky glass just askew from the ground as if flung here. At first it looks like more of the inner earth strangeness until you realize that these are splinters of the black sun. Images reflect off the mirrored surfaces, creating an illusory army of ravens as you walk through. Great, says Volka. I didn't think I could hate this place more. Now there's 6 of ditch. I never related more to a character. Volka, I understand you. The nauseating, sweaty warmth still radiating from the fragments has everyone eager to pass through except Ivan. He has stopped at one with his hand pressed against the glassy surface, looking at his own reflection. Getting close to the White Tower? Okay, okay. I might just make it.
Come on, Ivan. It's time to go. I hardly recognize myself. Could be worse. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to compare. The reality of what I must do is sinking in. We're getting close.
Ivan stares out into the distance.
Now's not the time for second thoughts. It was always such a long way off. There was more time. Time for what exactly? Huh. Juno revealed it already, but there's something you may not have fully grasped. Something she forbade me to tell you. She worried it might change things.
You wouldn't bring this up if you didn't want to tell me.
No more secrets. The only way the black sun will return to the sky is if Juno traps the darkness within or something I clicked by accident. So she has to stay there. Trapped. For eternity. A fate worse than death, and it was my fault. All she's done since is fight tooth and nail to make things right. All she's ever done.
You can see anger spreading across Ivan's face. He almost looks as if he's drawing energy from the sun shard.
What if there's another way? Even with the sun broken, there must be energy enough here to destroy the serpent. It might be enough. Will killing the serpent even fix things? I don't know, but I'm certain it will come for us again. There's nothing else for it to do. Why shouldn't I try? Why should I keep asking for permission? Ivan, think of your friends in Arborang.
Ivan's mouth becomes a thin line, and some of the fire in his eyes goes out.
I know. I apologize. My thoughts have always been difficult to control, ever since birth. My mother was the head of the Volca in her time. When she had a boy, the council was worried. The males of our kind have always had a touch of madness, to varying degrees.
Ah.
My father couldn't contain his own. I suppose that kind of power would be hard for anyone. It is a curse. I am only alive at all thanks to Juno, and she has kept this power within me from spilling out. When she spoke to me in a dream at Einertoft, I wasn't even sure it was real. I had gone so long without her help, I was starting to lose control again. Everything she's done was to heal me, and for that she suffers. Can you imagine feeling so powerful and so weak at the same time? I can imagine.
Ivan nods as Falca approaches the two of you in a huff. You done with your little cry yet, you sad baby? Ivan steps away from the sun shard with a scowl on his face, returning to where Juno awaits. Oh my god. That one's got problems. And that's coming from me.
It's still hard to imagine those two falling for each other.
You think so?
You don't.
Falca laughs as she punches your shoulder. I can see why you wouldn't get it, Varl. It's not just the one arm you're missing. Every girl in the world wants a boy to promise he'd give her the sun and the stars. Imagine having the one man who actually pulls the sun out of the sky for you. Falca almost looks embarrassed with herself as you head back to the caravan. Aww. Falca, I'm sorry that Bulver couldn't return your affections. So sad. Time! And on that note, we're going back. She got a whittle quash, yeah. If Arborang's story is written on a tapestry, the edges are becoming frayed. The menders are dying. A few to the warped, a couple to stray arrows and mad revolters, one to exhaustion. Zephyr pulled them back to the next set of walls. The noose tightens. Not everybody survived the scramble to safer ground, and you can see the lurching bodies of the fallen just beyond the black veil. Gone, but not dead. Oh hey, it's the other twin. Commons? Wall? Houses? Hogan Mogan? Folkver? Ifka? Yeah, many crash ships. Very well said, Zachary. Hogan has propped himself up on his shield to keep from slumping over, but he stands as you approach.
Don't stand on my account. You're looking rough around the edges.
Speak for yourself. I'm fine. He looks a little embarrassed about snapping at you and looks back into the distance. You ever think we'd make it this far?
It's not in us to quit.
I guess that's why they're still listening to you. It could have all gone a lot of different ways. Hint, hint. If you're just checking on how everyone's doing, I appreciate the concern. Nothing to worry about here, though. Hogan goes back to staring quietly into the darkness.
Nothing you want to talk about?
Tired of talk. Tired of fighting. I'm just tired of survival. Couldn't the gods have done this differently? Why make us eat and fear and hate? Nothing stopped them from taking it all away.
Smarter people than me haven't answered that one.
Feels like being stuck in a bear trap. And I'm tired of it. Hogan goes back to staring quietly into the darkness. Yeah, I don't know, Yuli. I don't know how many times you can come back here to get more time. There's gotta be a limit, I assume.
How is your family, Hogan?
Hanging by a thread, Hunter. Hanging by a thread. Who isn't? All I can do is make sure they eat and don't get killed in their sleep. If I can't keep them safe, what kind of man would I be?
I know what you mean.
Listen, I know what you've been through. All my words are coming out wrong. Don't take it to heart.
Hogan goes back to staring quietly into the darkness. What do you think is on the other side of that darkness? Kingdom Hearts.
It warped everything coming out of it. I doubt the land's any different.
You're worried about Mogan.
I didn't want to talk about it, but there it is. What a damned fool I am. I never should have let him leave. I love my family, but not like I love my brother. Ashamed to say it, but it's the truth. It's killing me. I keep watching the darkness, expecting to see him walk out of it twisted and bloated. Can't sleep. Can't stop thinking about it. Damn it, I should have said something instead of being a prideful idiot. What would you do?
Get some sleep. Yeah, for sure, Magdalena. Uh-oh. Maggie's on it. She's on it with the hammer. She sees what must be done. Nice. Woo! Thank you, Queen. Boon, Homerhood. I mean, I, the player, know this. Nothing. Mogan's still alive.
Sure he is. Just like Ivor and the rest. Maybe it would help if I could pretend like you. But so far it isn't working.
Hogan goes back to staring quietly into the darkness. I'll let you have your peace. Take care of yourself.
Like I said, don't worry about me. Maybe I look rough, like you said, but I'm not going anywhere. Not while I can still stand.
Good man. Good man. Alright, where am I going? Probably gonna fight on the wall. Commons and houses, I've got no idea. Well, let's go to the houses first, then commons, then wall. Ugh, the shadows. Black soot billows up from ramshackle shelters and is spreading to bigger buildings at an alarming rate. Fire! Distant shouts confirm. Serves him right, you overhear a Varl say, watching from a safe distance. You realize he's talking about Rugga's loyalists who scrambled to save their own things from a fire they probably started. Rude. You know what? I won't attack you, but I'm not helping. You guys can figure that out. This is beyond your control, and you're starting to learn how to live with that. Even Rugga's men give up and cut their losses. Flammable debris is dragged out of the fire's path, and eventually it burns itself out, but not before taking whole streets with it. And fade. Ah, Rugga. We'll fight them on the walls, on the commons, in the houses. We'll fight them and we'll never surrender. Alright, to the commons. A livid crowd of horseborn confront each other. You recognize Canary and Durdriu amongst them. At their hooves lay victims of the spat. Canary is waving her javelin threateningly. You can't be certain what has sparked them this time or who is to blame. Can you guys stop fighting for like 2 seconds, please? Durdriu can't talk. Canary is just Canary. Let's just... You wade in with your banner above your head, threatening to bring force against anyone who doesn't walk away. Grudgingly, they separate, until the only thing still being thrown is insults on the wind. You never do find out what happened, but such things are becoming troublingly common. Am I not buying time with any of these things? Come quick, says a bloodied guard. He leads you up the wall to the menders, worse for wear. The warped pouring out of the darkness are still mostly dredged, but
Now you recognize more and more of them as Arborang's clansmen turned into nightmare creatures.
Where is...
You begin, noticing a pile of dead guards and a panicked mender holding his light against the approaching warped.
I'm still here.
Pants Petrus. He kicks a warped dredge over the side of the wall.
Lost a couple menders. The warped are coming a lot faster now. Glad to see you, but I don't know how much longer we can hold out.
Already a new horde approaches. Here we go again. Ha! I have arrived and I'm not dead. Yes, Game Daniel. Good to see you. Somehow, some way, we're still going. Ooh. Nice, nice. 1 willpower per turn, plus 3 will to talents. Many sunk ships. This is true. Several mental scars. Oh my god. Okay, so you're all done. So are you. A lot of leveling has happened as well. Who did I have here? Where's... Oh yeah, Petrus. Petrus is not here. What happened to Hogan Mogan? Okay. Let's promote you. Confirm. Should I have maybe... Let's have Gunnulf go in for you. And what do you have right now? Whoops. I guess I'll have to go through here. Should I give that to you? What are you using? That's nice. Yeah, we'll give this to you for right now. Do you have anything on you? I don't think you do. Here. Take these. And let's go. Yeah, so what ended up happening is I started in Arborang and did some stuff, which bought me more time. But then I went back, and I've run out of time again, so now I'm back again to buy more time. Oh, and we had a whole cutscene of Juno explaining how this whole story got started. It was pretty incredible, but I won't spoil it for you. It would take too long to explain anyway. Passive aggressive. I don't know what that means, but hopefully it's a good thing. It's a little scoonched here. Oh man, all kinds of purple. Sounds like Star Wars music. Okay. Hopefully that's good. Let's go. Please don't die to start, girl. Sweat smile, yes. The gods are petty. This is very true. Nice. Negative 22. What did that just do? Nice. No. I just want to attack, thank you. I can't attack from here. Fine, then I'm standing next to you, girl. Can you really not? I don't understand. Why does it say you can attack and then it's just like, nah. Are you, like, unclickable? I don't understand. Okay, well, I guess I'm just stuck. That really sucks. Can't reach the game just thinks I can? Oh man. What a sucky bug to get. Nicely done. Get out of here, hater. Nice. He only hit one. Okay, I'm gonna let. Nice. I'm stuck here. Well, I guess I can go up here. How come I can't go any further? I'm really borked right now. In like so many ways. So many bug borks. I don't know. Well, that made some sense, at least, what you just did. Try the higher level Overwatch sometimes. It guarantees extra damage. Okay, I'll do that. Thanks for that. I will definitely try that. I think think I'm gonna mend him, actually. Ooh, nice shot, girl.
Respite!
Sweet respite. I don't think I actually lost anybody that time. Alright. Let's get everybody back over here. How to do this? You're doing okay, you're doing okay, you're doing okay, you're ish okay. No, aw, Yuli, that's so sweet to say to Catherine. So adorable. Well, I guess let's hope. Should I move them back one? Okay, let's go. Eee. That's kind of what I'm guessing too, Zachary, so here's hoping. I think I'm gonna go hide over here. Do. Do I want to hit you or hit? Okay, I don't have a timer ticking down at least. So I don't have to worry about going as fast as possible. Ooh, going right off with a 7, eh? That is extremely rude, you know? We're all just third wheel in here. It's fine. Okay, let's try the higher level Overwatch and see what happens. Oh, nice. I'm bleeding. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I know what's up. I think it's time for you to go to sleep. Oh, I got a fish. Fish! Might want to start moving over here so I can do my Overwatch again. Go! I might die as soon as I move. I didn't, somehow. Alright. Thank you, Bastion. I'll be next to you, girl. Killing from behind. Hiya! Actually, that's a little better. Thank you for pathing there. You're really not close enough for her to get you. Honestly. Nice. Deflected. So rude. Get out of here, girl. Ain't got no time for your shenanigans. Hey, you hit my princeling. I think you got this, Your Highness. Woo! Oh, sorry to see you go, Dan. I know, I'm working on it, I promise, I am. It's just slow going. Okay. We're sending you off with hugs. Hugs! It smells like the sea. Bastion, your sacrifice was appreciated, my friend. I will take that renown. Hoogs! The warped monsters beyond the light are becoming increasingly aggressive. Despite the victory, the writing is on the wall. We bought some time, Zephyr says, but this is not sustainable. We're going to have to fall back before long. I only bought one day. Okay. This is fine. Nothing bad will happen to me. Thanks, all mad here. I think I'm gonna take like 10 steps and then have to go back. I'm just going to say it, Spire grouses. I'm starving, and I don't mean it as an expression. I'm so hungry I might die. The caravan is getting precariously low on food, and nobody dares to drink the water that pools in dark crevices. You're feeling it yourself. The stone singer seems to understand, though you've never seen them eat anything before, scraping a hard, bell-shaped object from the cliff walls and handing it to you with a motion like opening a book. Huh, I thought that was just more craggy rock, says Spar, taking the thing. It was a hard obsidian shell, but once cracked open, a strikingly bright pink plant resides within, squishy to the touch. Wow. extends hand and holds up thumb. Thanks. Darn it, Z. You got us with that, joke. Haha. It looks like a mushroom. It doesn't smell strange or display the same warped weirdness that everything else does. There seem to be quite a few more still clinging onto the cliffside. So who's gonna try it first? Spar wonders aloud. Well, you guys know all about the dredge. Oh, wow. Nicely done, Your Majesty. Quick reflexes. I mean, Stonesinger hasn't actually led us down the garden path at all so far since we got him, but... Alfred speaks up.
I've eaten inner earth plants before, she says, but I can't say if the darkness has tainted it. I can help if it makes you sick, though. Probably.
Alright, well, I'm gonna do it. It does remind you of a mushroom. It tastes like a mushroom. A couple minutes later, you're actually feeling a bit stronger, a bit more energized, in fact. The others cautiously gather handfuls and eat as much as they dare. You swear the caravan moves on a little faster than before. Hooray! Fast is good. We need fast. Time's running out! Oh boy.
Keep a friend company.
What do you have in mind, Alfred? Alfred beckons during a short rest, patting a lonely rock at the caravan's edge. Innocent enough, but you see ulterior motives on her face brighter than the white tower in the distance. Welp.
You have something on your mind.
You, Ivor. It's funny, I should hate you. Many sculptors are my friends, and you are who they tell their children to fear. But I don't hate you. The more about you I know, the more I like you.
Is that really what you wanted to talk about?
Straight to the point. Ivan and Juno, they trust you, don't they? But I wonder if they have earned your trust.
I don't trust any of you. Alfer? Ivrin? Yeah, I could get behind that. Do they have my trust? I don't want to answer a question with a question. I do trust some people here. Where's my... I'm not sure about them option.
Yes, they have.
Trustworthy and loyal. Do you have any faults, Varl? Now, Juno. She may be weaving little truths, but step back. Look at the whole tapestry. They wield terrible power. Perhaps you've noticed? It's exactly why they made the Order of Menders. Ah, look over here. We're only healing the sick, building houses. Pay no mind to the madmen on ivory towers turning the world inside out.
I've considered it.
Come closer. Ivan created a Fane immortal. Can you comprehend? Juno cannot die. But that wasn't their goal, was it? What is immortality without power? Misery. No, I think they are trying to make a god. To make themselves gods.
Oh.
Don't tell me you believe they've come so far just to undo it all.
What are you implying?
Not to sit back and let it happen. That should be clear.
Say nothing now. I'm not asking you for promises. But a time will come, and soon, I think, when you'll see the truth unfolding before your eyes. When that time comes, look to me. Trust your instincts. Juno and Ivan are not the only ones who know how to twist the threads. I will make certain what they claim to be doing is what is done. I've got to live here too, you know.
Huh. Once again, thank you, Your Majesty, for your quick reflexes. And we're out of time. We're going back! Armies have crashed against the steep black cliffs of Arborang before, as the warped do now. You retreated again, and it was costly. Thousands more dead, but necessary. Banshee wails went on long into the encroaching night, but the black rock wall has never been breached, the Menders tell you. Even with so many slaughtered, space is scarce. Alio nods when you tell him you're going to get some air outside the crowded gathering halls. Survivors camp in different clusters atop the black rock. You wonder how many families sewn upon your banner are just memories now. Then you note how strange the silence sounds. The clans have lost their taste for troublemaking, and even the warped have withdrawn. Maybe you're safe up here. Maybe the Menders are right. Meanwhile, at the Legion of... We're screwed! I feel like we must be very close to the end. I don't know if I'm going to finish today, though. Like, we might have to finish this section, go back to the Punch Crew, and stop there, because I'm not sure how much is left. There's got to be at least one big battle before we do the whatever we're going to do. Transfer Juno into the Black Sun or whatever. We done effed up the video game. Thank you for playing. Fatigue draws you into a stupor.
Feels weird to be doing nothing,
Alia says, breaking the silence.
Spirits are low. Maybe this would be a good chance to see how everyone's holding up.
You consider it. Not the two people I thought I was going to talk to, but okay. Ubin, how you doing? Ubin, what's happening with you? The scrivener is scratching diligently at his papers. He looks up. Skathak halts whatever conversation he and Ubin were having.
Hello, Hunter. Found yourself a little patch of quiet and don't know what to do with yourself.
Something like that.
The eye of the storm, as the poets say. You start predicting the weather when you've been around long enough. Or maybe you just talk about it more.
The old Varl stops scratching notes to talk.
Ever seen anything like this before in your many years?
You know, I've heard mankind take being called old an insult, but I never knew why. Now let me think. Well, the fall of Skirmishstead was something to behold. Half the city sinking into the Silverstone. And Grofheim was even bigger. But something like this. No, it was not. Funny how our memories measure worth, isn't it? I remember my companion Gunnulf telling me I look like an eggplant better than I recall a city sinking beneath the waves. That's why I like to write these things down.
Skathak says something in his own tongue and Ubin laughs.
He says I don't look like an eggplant.
The old Varl stops scratching notes to talk. Thanks, Skathak. So kind.
What have you been writing in your book?
Stories, mostly. But not like the Menders and Skalds, no. The Menders write about what's in the past, and the Skalds scratch fantasies about what happened. The historical writings are mostly useless, if you ask me.
Even a perfect record is only good as the man reading it, and most of us aren't that good.
You mean we remember things the way that suits us best?
You can spin a dozen different morals from the same yarn. Indeed, we're all a bunch of liars at heart. I write stories about people. When someone reveals their own hopes and fears, that's the truth of things, even if it's a lie. Understand? One of the reasons I learned to talk to people, like the horseborn. I'd like to speak with the dredge too one day, if they'll have me.
The old Varl stopped scratching notes to talk. My goodness. Yeah, Zach, I thought that too. I'm like, did you just ask? So, first time for the end of the world, or have you done this before?
I've been curious for more detail about Dalaland, the Horseborn's homeland.
Why don't you ask them yourself?
Ubin says a few words to Skathik, who nods. Ubin translates the best he can.
I am a trader. I've traveled more than most and never seen the end of our lands. Maybe they are endless. Men have said it is empty, but they are wrong. They only think it is empty because they move too slowly. When the sun stops, we celebrate. It is a blessing. It is warmth and freedom. But then the shattering split our land into pieces. Now each piece is small and empty. I think my kind becomes restless here. They talk a lot about the brave who try to outrun the darkness. They have already become legend. Maybe they are still running across the Delaland. I like to imagine this. Your city is heavy and cold, and made for men to walk slowly in circles but go nowhere. I will be glad to see the sun again.
He looks a little wistful and nods his head to say he's done. The old Varl stops scratching notes to talk.
I'll leave you to your work.
No worries. If you want to talk, I'm glad for the company.
Out of curiosity, what are you planning to do with your writings if the darkness overtakes us?
Leave it for someone else to find.
Ubin's smile suddenly falls from his face as he realizes it'll become warped. Aww.
Would you believe I hadn't thought of that? Maybe a horseborn could. No, not without a mender. Maybe we could spare a mender too. Damnation. We'll have to live. There's no way around it now.
Aw, Ubin. He's like, I gotta save my book. My book, oh no. Alright, well, we'll talk to Zephyr. And I'll add here, will the game save after I've talked to Zephyr, or do I have to finish Arborang and go back to the other crew first? If you could let me know, that would be awesome. Good to know. I thought for sure I would finish the game this stream too, but apparently not. Zephyr is overseeing the menders, looking just as drained, if not more. She calls you by name. I've heard more about you since coming to Arborang. Seems like these people owe you a great deal. Okay, awesome, all mad here. Thank you very much. That's perfect.
I didn't do it on my own.
Close enough, though. I wish I had supported you better at the gates. And I also heard you traveled with a Varl named Ingvar. That seemed like quite a coincidence. At first. You consider what to say. Well, since you just mentioned.
Ingvar, do you know Ivor?
He is well known, especially amongst the dredge. They say he once slew a sunder called Reyes who carried Bellower's child. Ruin was Reyes' sister. It's my belief that Ruin probably came to Arborang hoping to find Ingvar. In the face of this darkness, the other Sunder has scattered to the wind, but Ruin wanted revenge, even if it meant killing everyone in the way.
Are you saying all the people who died in the siege was because of Ivor?
And I can only imagine it is why Bellower chased you all the way to Barsgard. I suppose there's no point in secrets anymore. After the Great War, the Volga tried to broker a peace with the Dredge and mostly succeeded. But one of the conditions was that we deliver the Varl named Ingvar. They called him Destroyer. We searched, but never found him. Juno and Ivan would almost certainly have recognized him. Did they ever mention this? Did they?
They never said anything about it.
And then they just happened to take Ivor with them to the White Tower. That is concerning. I just wish I knew their intentions. You trust your friend Ivor completely.
More than completely.
Then you were right to let him go, and that itself gives me hope. You consider what to say.
Ivor's the closest thing I've got to family. Well, him and Oddleaf. How did you discover this light spell?
Not easily. Things went bad at Manahar, and I was the only one left in the aftermath. I spent days trying anything I could think of against the darkness. I nearly gave up, but what Juno and Ivan must have done, nobody thought it was possible.
When you become a Volca, are you all forced to take an oath to be as vague and mysterious as possible?
I'm sorry. It would be hard to believe if I told you.
Try me.
I believe they have pulled down and shattered the black sun that resides inside the earth.
Okay, I can see your earlier point.
Well, she tried you. You consider what to say.
What's your plan now?
To keep this light lit as long as I can. In the early days, the Volca had nearly godlike powers. They spent generations obsessed with immortality. It has become diluted over time, of course. Did you know that the Volca raised the black rock plateau we're standing on, pulled straight out of the earth? The unnaturally dark rock is the same material Dredge used to make their armor, believe it or not. That was long before I was born. Me, I've learned a few tricks, but all I can do now is share the same blind hope that if we just hold out, well, maybe this will be of more use to you than me.
The Volca retrieves an item from the folds of her cloak and hands it to you.
Oh, clasp of kin. Okay, thanks.
How long do you think we have left?
Not long now. Make the most of your time.
I'll let you focus.
I only wish I could have done more.
Boy. Well, thanks for the clasp of kin. Good listener! Yay! And on that note, everybody, I'm afraid we're going to have to leave it here for today. Well, we didn't die, so yay for that at the very least. And we're making our way. Hopefully we will make it before we run out of time altogether. Haha. So thank you very much for joining me today. Hope you all had a good time. It was awesome having you all here. Thank you for all the hoogs. Much, much appreciated. Let's see. Tomorrow I am releasing a video of Aiko's Choice with PC Outcast, and then we're continuing our death run of the letter. I finished Mary Ann's chapter, and I'm partway through Becca's chapter. It's pretty horrible to look at, so, you know, just fair warning if you're going to watch the letter episode. And then the rest of this week is probably more Elk Creed, so that should be a lot of fun, for sure. And thank you. Glad you enjoyed the stream, Z. So yeah, that's all I got coming up.
And we'll continue this next week. Same Saga time, same Saga channel. Should be fun. Maybe we'll actually finish it next week. Who knows? Hopefully we don't die, though, at the very least. Alright, I'm gonna scoot. Thank you guys again so much. Until next time, bye-bye!